there's a place in the South Pacific where jellyfish no longer have the ability to sting their predators. I don't know about you, but I have been stung by a jellyfish. I've been stung on 2 consecutive days while being a suburban boy from Ohio in the Atlantic Ocean, and I never want to be stung again. When I got stung, it was a painful, painful sting that a jellyfish said, hey, you're in my area, please get away. And so from now on, whenever I see that jellyfish are in the area, no thank you, I don't need to go into the ocean. So, where is this located? This is in Palau, which is in Micronesia in the South Pacific. Think Australia, but northeast, in between that and Hawaii. There's an area there. And this is a neat thing that happened over thousands and thousands of years. But what happened was, in this area, well, across the globe, the sea level dropped. And when the sea level dropped, this exact lake and these islands appeared. Well, what happened was, there was a species of jellyfish that got trapped in this lake. This lake is called Jellyfish Lake. And the reason they call it Jellyfish Lake is because there is a phenomenon here where these jellyfish, over thousands of years, were not found to have a predator. There was no one attacking them. There was no one coming after them. And what happened is, over thousands of years, this species of jellyfish evolved into not having an ability to sting. And I think about this because I think about the culture of our organization. We have new people come in, and when new people come in, their antenna is up. They're afraid that someone's going to sting them or someone that they might need to sting because of their own survival. So this picture just gives me the willies because it shows somebody at this lake scuba diving with these jellyfish, and you can just go right up to them, and they have no need to harm you because they haven't been harmed in thousands of years. So now, survival instincts, animals have them. This is a great picture where you can just see the hair sticking up on this cat. Something is scaring this cat, and it is reacting. We might go into the wilderness, and a hunter might step on a branch, and the breaking of that branch, the deer hears it and just runs away. For us, humans have a different type of warning of environment. We might hear thunder, we might see lightning, and we might say to ourselves, hey, we're going to go inside. This is not a place that I want to be right now. When we see a fire, we go up to a fire, the heat tells us to back off. And then someone might show the gasp of being scared. And when we see someone in fear, we might look around to see what is it that they're reacting to, because we either want to help them or we might need to survive ourselves. So now, what if we could thrive together in an organization where we don't have to defend ourselves? If we walked into an organization that had a culture that was built on helping each other, not stinging each other, it just makes for an organization that can thrive in many different ways. Through E+R=O, we talk about culture. And today we're talking about culture without fear. But we've learned that we need to own our actions and our words. We know that we need to be intentional with our words and actions. We've talked about eliminating the blame game, and we've also talked about developing a mindset to a skill set. But how does that work in an organization? Well, in an organization, we have 8th graders that join us. And if you can remember being an 8th grader and joining a team, joining a band, joining an organization, your antenna is up. Why? Because you're trying to survive. When you join something, you're worried about what people are going to think of you. And so our goal would be, how do we create a home that doesn't have a sting? How do we eliminate, over years and years and years, how can we eliminate that ability to feel threatened? One of the ways is to show resiliency when we make mistakes. We have to teach the younger people, the people that walk into our organization, that mistakes are fine. How are mistakes fine? We're going to learn from them. Everyone's not perfect. The most experienced people will make mistakes. The younger people will make mistakes. We have to show them how to be resilient during those times. And how do we do that? Through ownership of our actions. If we own our actions and say, this is my responsibility, I'm going to do it to the best that I can, then at the end of the day, this culture that we're creating is going to be something where we don't have a sting. There's no reason to sting because everyone's trying their best. And as I said a second ago, we have to take what we've learned as a mindset, the book smarts, the idea that we know the right answer, we have to turn that into an actionable skill set. And how do we do that? We take our words and we develop a muscle over time after time that we learn through our mistakes, and we just keep trying to get better and better and better. So now, this picture up here, anywhere else, this would not be a good idea. If you see a jellyfish, stay away. But because there are no fears in Palau, in Lake Jellyfish, this is a place that everyone can just be together without the fear of being stung.